Hi, I'm Uncle Al, and I'm here to tell you what you didn't learn in school. You may not have gotten from your folks. And this one, I think that there are people that understand and know, and not enough of them. Hey, why are people attracted to fear? Attracted to fear? Well, let me and Dr. Christopher Dwyer from Psychology Today help explain to you. He has 5 reasons why people enjoy being scared. Now, I also use that to why folks are attracted to fear. And there are a group of people that are attracted to fear. Now, the first reason that he talks why people are attracted to fear is for the safety net. Now, remember, I'm dyslexic, so I don't mess up what Dr. Dwyer has written. I use the read aloud function when I go through things like this on the internet. So, first, let's see why the safety net is part of the reason people are attracted to fear.
1. The safety net. When we get scared, our bodies will go into fight, flight, or freeze mode. But even though we are cognitively lazy, our brains are good at what they do. So, if we are in a setting where we get a safe, bright, e.g., watching a horror film, visiting a haunted house, or playing a scary video game, our brains will quickly evaluate the situation and tell us that we're free from risk. Our bodies calm, and many of us subsequently enjoy the experience. Thus, many of us are actually seeking controlled fear and suspense because we know we are safe.
They're enjoying fear, but they're enjoying their fear in a controlled environment, in a safe environment that lets them let their imagination go so that when the scare comes at them from a haunted house or a movie, they experience the fear for a moment, but in the back of their heads, they know they're safe. Now let's look at the number 2 reason why people are attracted to fear.
2. The flood. When we get scared, we experience a rush of adrenaline and a release of endorphins and dopamine. The biochemical rush can result in a pleasure-filled, opioid-like sense of euphoria. Coupled with this, when we are reminded of our safety, i.e., the safety net, the experience of fear subsides, and we are left with a gratifying sense of relief and subsequent well-being.
We as human beings have a ton of emotions and hormones and things that run through our body that bring our emotions up and down. And when we are having our emotions run up and down, it becomes like drugs. Opioids affect the mind. Momentary scares affect the mind. As the doctor pointed out, you get a feeling of euphoria, a rush of dopamine. The flood of emotions is another reason why people are attracted to fear. Here, let's hear Dr. Dwyer's third point.
3. Self-satisfaction. Some people enjoy pushing the envelope, seeking thrills, and seeing how much fear can be tolerated. If they are able to endure the barrage of anxiety, suspense, and fear, a great sense of self-satisfaction is often experienced. I'll never forget being scared out of my mind watching The Shining when I was 12 years old, but also being quite proud of myself for making it through the entirety of the film without turning my head away.
Some people are attracted to fear because they're able to conquer it or get over it, and they have a sense of self-satisfaction. As the doctor points out, they're able to work through the barrage of anxiety, through the fear that has possessed them, and they're able to conquer it. And that creates a situation of being self satisfied for being able to get through the fear.
4. Closeness with others. A common piece of dating advice for young men years ago was to take their date to a scary movie. The tip was based on the idea that when their date got frightened, they would curl in for protection, thus reinforcing a bond between the two. This is the G-rated version of the rationale. Though the advice is certainly dated, there is some truth to it, applying to both people on the date. Given that being frightened releases a biochemical flood that can yield a pleasurable outcome, we often misattribute this arousal, i.e. the pleasurable outcomes of fear, to the individual with whom we're spending that time. That is, the two people on the date like each other more now because of the pleasurable feeling experienced during their time together at the cinema, not necessarily because of each other's company, but because of the outcomes of fear.
Fear in odd way, creates a bonding situation. If you talk to folks, disparate people that came together in a situation and there was a catastrophe and those people pulled together to bring their way through it, will normally bond with each other. Although they may come from very different situations, the communal experience of conquering that fear or getting through that trauma creates a closeness with the other person. Now, I'm 60, and when I was a kid, we always got told it was a good idea to bring your new girlfriend to a scary movie. Yeah, she'll grab onto you. And for a moment, she may bond with you. But if you really don't get along, the scary movie won't help. But it does bring people together. Let's hear the fifth reason.
5. Curiosity. Many people are curious about the dark side. The fear of the unknown is one of the most natural and instinctive fears that we have, and it is also one of the oldest curiosities. However, another notion I've mentioned countless times in past posts is that people like their worlds to make sense. They like things wrapped up in nice, neat little packages. Our world is easier to engage with when things make sense to us, and so some may choose to engage further with the unknown in order to better make sense of the situation.
Curiosity, wanting to know, is a reason to become fearful so you can gain knowledge and become a better person. When you deal with fear-attracted people, you may have great experiences because the two of you have enjoyed a scary movie or gone to a haunted house. You may have a great situation because you have become self-confident in overcoming your fears. You may enjoy fear because of the flood of emotion that comes at you. You may enjoy fear because it's in a safe environment, although very scary, like a haunted house. I want you to understand why people are attracted to fear. Because it's important for you to understand the difference between fear-attracted people that may be doing it for a reason that's actually beneficial, and fear-attracted people that are just an emotional mess. If you can understand why people may be attracted to fear, you're able to understand there are situations where being attracted to fear is maybe even beneficial for you. And then you're able to avoid the people that are attracted to fear because they're just a drama queen, or they're inept, or they need someone to help them get over their fear. Watch out for fear-attracted people. Hey, I'm Uncle Al with the Markus of Americus Project, where we're trying to put politics back into a lane it belongs. We do some cool videos there. This one about candidates' questions is great. These 8 questions work up and down the ballot. Hey, and I do more of these Uncle Al videos where I'm trying to spread more of my Uncle Al wisdom. But until the next time we see you, watch out for them fear-attracted people. Bye.